up, YouTube? My name is Jordan Lance, and welcome back to Redeye Racing. Now, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, even hit the bell. Alright, so today, say hello to Amber.
Hey, what's up?
We are in the Jeep Grand Cherokee 1000 horsepower monster. Just kidding. Just a regular Laredo X. But awesome car. It's very comfortable. Actually has 290 horsepower, so
dude,
it's not bad.
Don't
but
catch me on the street.
Anyways, we need some help from you guys today. I don't know what the heck I want to do with car number 2 on the channel. We have a GT500 and it's awesome. I mean, it's super fast, it's fun to drive, has amazing brakes. It's gapping everything out there around the same power level, even modified cars, so as you guys can see by the last few videos. But at the end of the day, I love my redeye way more than I love my GT500, even though it is a faster car, even though it is a better driving car, has better handling, suspension, all that good stuff. At the end of the day, there's just something about that wide body, turning your hat backwards, spinning the tires, just that supercharger whine. There's something special about that redeye that the GT500 just cannot replicate, in my opinion. Now, that being said, we could take that GT500, add some power to it, headers, E85, smaller upper pulley, and go crazy with it. And this is where I need your help, guys. Let me know what you want to see. Do you want to see that? Do you want to see us build the GT500 just like we built the redeye? Now, the one thing about that is my transmission blew up on stock power, so it kind of worries me to add power to the GT500 without building the trans or the engine. But it is what it is. When you add power to the car, you kind of expect that. You know, it's just a matter of time before something can go wrong. Do you want to see us go supercar? Do we want to see something crazy, maybe luxury? Maybe you don't want to see the American muscle in 2 different cars. Maybe you want to see something unique. And then, you know, the redeye does the racing and the American muscle thing and superpower, and the other car is more of a luxury car, a supercar. Maybe it's also fast, but not as fast as the redeye type of deal. So I'm gonna run through some options with you, stuff that we're thinking about, stuff that I change my mind on every 20 minutes. You can ask her. Yeah, so there are a few different options that are very different, and I'll tell you why I like them. They're all around the price range of 130 to 2 plus. And all I would love to upgrade a little more. So we got, number 1 option would be go McLaren, something really definitely is a supercar, maybe a 570S, or maybe we splurge for the 720S. Now that would be going from like 150 to 230. That's a big jump right there. So that would be the hardest one for me to do right there, would be the 720S. But I know a lot of people are going to say, do whatever you can to make that happen, because that is a badass car, and would absolutely love to have a 720S downpiped and tuned right next to a 1200 wheel horsepower redeye. I mean, that would just be crazy, right? So 720, 570S, 570 would be a lot easier to make happen. And then what else we got? Oh, we could always go Lambo Huracan. Just, you know, throw an exhaust on there, have a ton of fun with it. Or do we throw a supercharger on it, a VF supercharger or Whipple? We have a Whippled Huracan next to a Whippled redeye. That would be insane. That would be like 190 to 2 plus supercharger and labor. So that's also up there. What else we got? Oh, one of my favorite options would be GT3 RS. Now that would start a little lower, maybe in the 170 to 180 range. Just an absolutely awesome, naturally aspirated V6 flat plane crank, which is just sounds incredible. And then thinking about throwing a supercharger on that baby, straight piping it and throwing a supercharger on it. The supercharger kit is actually only like 12, 13K. So it could make it like 850 horsepower versus the stock 500, and that thing is very light, only like, you know, 3,100 pounds. So we'll definitely get that thing moving. We have looked at E63S's, Audi R8 V10s, which I would not be happy with the stock power. Would have to throw a supercharger at least on the R8, but those things, supercharged or turboed, are badass for sure and would be comfortable to daily drive. What else have we, oh, we didn't even get into one of my favorite options, which is the GTR, which is super easy to add power to.
Which you never really thought about before.
Never really thought about until the last few days. Yeah. Absolute monsters out there for sale. There are some 1,600 horsepower, 1,500 horsepower, 1,000 wheel horsepower builds already done. And I'm not super in love with the styling on the GTR. But if you throw a Liberty Walk wide body kit on it, I think it looks absolutely badass. So definitely considering buying one that's already built in terms of engine and trans, and then go ahead and just throw a Liberty Walk package on it. I think that would be really crazy, and that would be a lot cheaper to start. I mean, there's one that's 1,600 horsepower that's like 189, but there's also one that's 1,000 wheel that's only 112 without negotiating. So you think, you know, 105, 100 to 105, plus you throw a 20K body kit on it, and it's just a monster. I mean, that would be something really cool on the channel, guys. Or you go McLaren 570 or 720 downpipe and tune, super badass. You go Lambo or R8 V10, and you have that crazy V10 engine, because who knows how long the crazy V10 and V12 naturally aspirated sounds are going to be around, guys. We just don't know. So yeah, GT3 RS. Do you want to hear the flat plane crank going crazy of that you know, V6 or inline 6? So let me know what you guys want to see on the channel. Definitely a few awesome options, and I have no idea. I change my mind all the time. I don't know what I want. Help me out, guys. Help me out. What do you want to see? What would be the most unique, the most awesome, the most fun to have on the channel? So that's all I got for you today. Jordan Lance, Red Eye Racing. Thanks for tuning in. See you next time.